No, the credit system is not broken. It's functioning exactly how it was designed, to keep the average person in a lifelong cycle of debt. And most of us? We walk into it like sheep. Now let me ask you, why do you need credit in the first place? Because the system made it so that you can't live without it. Want a car? Get a loan. Want a house? Get a mortgage. Want to travel? Invest, rent an apartment? Get a job? Your credit score is your adult report card. But here's the twist. You don't have to lose money to build credit. What if I told you, you can master this game, flip the rules, and build a powerful credit profile without ever paying interest? Let me walk you through the method. Credit scores are just numbers that represent how well you handle borrowed money. But most people don't realize that interest, that is the extra money you pay on top of what you borrow, is a penalty, not a necessity. So how do you escape the penalty, but still get the reward? Step 1. You need a credit card. Yes, even if you hate debt. Because a credit card is not free money. It's a tool. A weapon. And like any weapon, it can harm you if you're careless, but it can also protect you, if used wisely. But here's the golden rule. Never, and I mean never, carry a balance. What does that mean? It means you never leave money unpaid on your card when the due date hits. You pay it in full. Every single month, no exceptions. If you do that, you never pay interest. Ever. Most people think paying the minimum is fine. That's a trap. That's what the banks want you to do. Because when you carry a balance, they charge you interest. That's how they make their billions. But what if you only use the card to buy things you already plan to buy? Like groceries, gas, or your Netflix subscription. And then? Here's the trick. You pay the full amount before the due date. Now the system sees you as a responsible borrower. You didn't spend more than you could afford. You paid it off. On time. Every time. And guess what? Your credit score starts climbing. Most people only know one date, the due date. But credit cards actually have 3 important dates. 1. The due date. It is the deadline to pay off your balance. Miss this, and you pay interest. 2. The statement date. It is the day your card issuer reports your balance to the credit bureaus. 3. The transaction date. It is when you actually make a purchase. And here's where the game gets spicy. If you make a big purchase before the statement date, that balance shows up in your report. Even if you pay it in full later. That can hurt your score by making it look like you're using too much credit. So what do? We pay off the card balance before the statement date. That way, when the credit bureau checks, it sees a low balance. Or even 0. Result? Credit score goes up. So here are the rules. Use the card throughout the month, responsibly. Pay it off completely a few days before the statement date. Enjoy the benefits of a high score and 0 interest paid. Let's put it all together. 1. Get a credit card with no annual fee. 2. Use it only for things you were going to pay for anyway. 3. Pay off the balance in full, before the statement date. 4. Keep your utilization low, under 10% is ideal. 5. Never miss a payment, set auto pay, if needed. 6. Do this for 6 to 12 months, and watch your score climb. Want to go further? Ask for a credit limit increase every 6 months. This lowers your utilization further, and boosts your score. Without you spending $1 more. And here's the best part is that the banks reward you for this, with better cards, higher limits, cashback, points, and travel perks. All without a cent of interest paid. So, why didn't you learn this earlier? The answer is simple. The financial system thrives when you stay dumb. It's not personal. It's profitable. They don't teach you credit hacks in school. They don't teach you how to understand APRs, interest compounding, or statement cycles. They teach you how to be obedient, not free. And that's where you come in. You're not just building credit. You're building leverage. Still want to borrow for a big purchase, but avoid interest? Look for 0% APR promo cards. Some give you 12 to 18 months of no interest if you pay it off within that time. That's an interest-free loan. But only use this if you're disciplined. Have the repayment plan in place before you swipe that card. This is what the rich do. Use the bank's money. Pay no interest. Reap the rewards. Let me repeat. Credit is not bad. Debt is not evil. Interest is not mandatory. They made it seem that way, so you'd never question the system. So you'd play small. So you'd stay poor. But now you know the truth. And once you know, you can't unknow. So what are you going to do with this information? Are you going to keep playing the game by their rules? Or are you going to turn the system into your playground? The choice is yours. But if you're here, watching this, I already know what you'll choose.